Guys, what's going on? Hope everyone is doing good. So the other day I was walking from Subway and it was kind of a back alley here in Seoul, and a thought struck me, and it was a bit tangential, but I wonder if any of you guys have had the same thing. So I thought to myself, I right now would not be in Seoul had it not been for the experience that I had in Barcelona. And when I say experience, it basically means I used to live there, but at some point I became disenchanted with Barcelona, and I really wanted that to be, like my place, the place where I go to whenever I'm not, doing work in Asia, whenever I'm free, whenever I can, whenever I have time. But yeah, I wrote about it a lot last year. I wrote a big post about, just how things didn't quite work out. It didn't match my vision for the place. So when I actually moved there and I actually tried out the lifestyle and getting to know people that live there, like locals and stuff, it just, you always have an idea in your mind of what something will be like. And when you get there, I mean, maybe it'll be better, maybe it'll be worse, but it's unlikely it'll be exactly the same. Anyways, for me, it wasn't even close. So that kind of left a big gap in my search, or whatever you want to call it, because for the last couple of years I have been looking for a place, that I would feel is ideal to stay. And since that was Barcelona, and then it wasn't anymore, there was basically a big empty spot there, and it's something that I guess I didn't even think about it, but I was trying to fill. Um, you know, Bangkok and some other places I had considered, but it's just funny because now I'm just continuing the search, so to speak. And yeah, if it wasn't, who knows? Maybe things here in Seoul will work out better than they ever would have in Barcelona. Maybe, that was a good thing that Barcelona didn't work out, because I'll have like something better here that I would not have had if I stayed in Barcelona and everything worked out. But it's hard to say. And when you get like these random thoughts in your head of what could have been, what should have been, and things like that, it's just I try to stay positive. So I'm thinking, I'm liking it here in Seoul. I hope the future of my stay here and the things that I'm doing here will lead to much more positive and beneficial things, and other things that I can share. But for now, that's all I thought to myself. Sometimes, you get like a little nostalgic and maybe even a little bit sad if you've ever had an experience. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a place. It could be a person too, or just like a thing, or anything really that you were really like fond of or attached to, up to the point where you had like an idea or a vision of it in your mind. So yeah, Barcelona is gone, and now I guess I'm trying to replace it without even noticing it. So hopefully, cheers to maybe Seoul and Bangkok and some other places. Fill in that spot, fill in that gap, and yeah, the search continues, guys. I'll keep you updated. Take care.